Let us try to print the values of pi now. So earlier what we have seen is you can use a print statement. So I am using print in bracket. I am just writing pi. So if I run this particular code, what I will find that pi will be printed on the screen as an output. But what if I want to print the value of pi itself? So for this purpose, I have to use a variable which is called as pi. So for this, I just need to say pi. But I should define the value of pi. If I don't define the value of pi, it is going to give me an error. So if I execute this, so you will find that name pi is not defined. So to remove this error, just printing the value of pi, before printing the value of pi, you just say pi equals to 3.141592. This is the exact value of pi. So now what this program is doing is, first of all, pi value is being defined with 3.141592, and then it is trying to print the value of pi. So if I run this code, now in place of pi, I am going to get the value of pi. So here you can see in the previous code, I have written pi in double quote. So whenever you write anything in the double quote, it is exactly printed on the screen. But if you remove the double quote, it is going to become a variable. So variable must have certain value. So pi is having a value 3.141592, and now in place of printing pi, it is printing the value of pi, right? Now let us understand what this variable means. So I'm just going to copy this code and I change the value of pi to 3.1415. So now you can see in the same code, the pi value is defined as 3.141592, and immediately in the next line, the pi value has been changed. So the value which is getting stored in the pi in this line is different, and the value which is getting stored in this line is different. So this is called as variable because the value is keep on changing within the same program. So if I execute this code, it is going to show me the latest value of pi, which is like this. Okay. Now you can also print text as well as variable in the same print statement. So I can say in double quote over here, value of pi is double quote and then comma. So here what exactly I am trying to do is, I am trying to print some text which is written in the double quote, comma, I am going to print the value of pi. So if I execute this, I am going to get output like this. So this says value of pi is, that is whatever I am writing in this double quote, the same thing including the blank space is getting printed over here, and then it is followed by the value of pi. So this is how you can print the text as well as the value. You can have the same code in different form. Okay, I can write over here pi, comma, and then I can say is the value of pi. So let us delete this. So now here I am printing the value first and the text afterwards. So here you can see 3.141592 is the value of pi. So it is up to you whether you want to print the text first and then the value, or value first then the text. It is up to you. You can have as per your choice. Now on similar lines, I can write a simple code where I can use a variable called as age. So age. So let us say my age is 40, and then I am using a simple print statement, and here I am going to write in double quote my age is, okay, and then I am going to write a variable age. So now what this program is going to do is, it is going to print my age is exactly as it is in the below, and then it is followed by the age which is 40. So if I run this code, now you will find my age is 40 is getting printed on the screen. You can have multiple output as well. So let us say I am having a rectangle. So rectangle has got width. So width is, let us say 10 units, and depth is, let us say 20 units. And then if I want to print multiple values, I can simply say print b comma d. So value of b will be printed and value of d will be also printed over here. So if I execute this, so see I am getting value of b as 10 and value of d as 20. If you want more detailed result, so you can also say here the value of width is comma, and this entire thing I am going to put it in a double quote, and then here I'll say the value of depth is d. So now if I run this code, I have value of width is 10 which is printed, and then value of depth is printed as 20. Now remember in the previous video we have seen use of /n, so I can use /n here as well, and if I run this, so what will happen, the value of width is 10 and then the value of depth is 20 is getting printed in the next line. Now most of the time in the engineering programs, unit plays a very important role. So if I want to have the proper units, I can use a printf statement which is similar to this. So let me copy and paste this code, and I'm just ignoring the depth now just for demonstration purpose, and here I'll say the value of width is okay, then I am writing the value of b, and then in this I am going to write say meter. So if I run this code, see how beautiful output is. Now it says the value of width is 10 meters. So here what exactly I have done, I have combined a string over here, a variable over here, and one more character over here. Everything is written in sequential fashion so that you can get your desired output.